We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Hornsey Station. Buses, 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday Beyonce Young Milton Keynes.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.
I'm getting some work done.
Right, and I me ma watching my walk up baby biara will be around me judy se on who pie da nyankopon ase I na adom ne pe wa hwe so and day so what the young kwache yasa ababa be shiem se de woni no legal hour dwumadi na edru so a HGN radio me di mama len me ma wakwa ede eba dwumadi so me judy se ohun eye pa se de woni no enne 22nd of February 2022 enye yenyina na ade achi nti se ade achi wa se o ma wo ho esepel pa na mene lawyer Daniel Quell ena ye baba be somo e wo dwumedie so ene se de onim no ya na the topics bebre eba wa kwan so na na titru no nkomo aye ba bedie no efa eye UK domestic worker visa eho ne opese ohu bia efa eye domestic worker visa no ene aha obeti ni nyina ewa ha se eniema esese wo hia ebema watimi apply for this application no ni nyina no ye di betudwa ede amount ana se bia se de se o prepare efa ni nyina ho no lawyer wa ha sei obekirikire ni nyina mu ede amaye entimi se bre no sabre mame ema lawyer akwaba na ye mfadwumedie no enhihye so ema wo hwe ye wo Facebook ayema wo akwaba ede eba dwumedie so wo hwe YouTube ayema wo akwaba ba bia wo biara wo hwe bia ema wo akwaba saso na wotie wo radio no so a yema wo akwaba ede eba dwumedie so but then wo hwe wo Facebook ayesre wa ba like na share efamaye na wonua bi so entimi entibi ebia nenne enye ma obate beboa wonua bi enti bomodin a wonje odi obawi asese onye papa krada ene bomodin ase obeye papa se de be ya ye betru odin won kwa homamu no okay mama ma lawyer akwaba na ye mfadwumedie no enhihye so lawyer good morning
my chance so anopawe
yes mejo so pa yenua bokode
oh nyame adom boko pa the patch ebio nyame ne da na se
sa pepepe ya mama achi mama akwa ba die Mr. Oche tiefo na chire wachi kwan kakra fama
yo me da se bebre ye friend lawyer Daniel Koi me fi Fortwell Solicitors ye wo London North London ye ben Hornsey a train station obisubeka say Wood Green station na eno ne popular ma amount for kama Thursdays in so no ye the office no echo Milton Keynes into wa wutie bia opese obehu ye Milton Keynes ni betimi booki appointment amount ye in charge for consultation and as ye in charge for initial consultation into no wutie program na se bibia wo there and bibi kire wadwen so na opese obehu ye mesra se obefre ni be booki appointment amount na obehu ye ni no wakasa kama mesra bebre ben bakeke se wo ba ya oba behu ye bia obeba na dane nipa ye djuma fifia na nipa ne wo bebi ntine yesremu amutie no mobomode na mu friend Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 obi be fa call no obi be kireo appoint obi book appointment am kama ntine I think say enano pay say their mama learn edit to Gano topic in a domestic worker visas and no never become one sem na. The reason why I'm a day topic we able to Gano say one of those less used visa routes we believe say and Crawford need to know about and take advantage of, because in honoma we have come to understand say the only reason why Uncle 4 A use they said they don't know say when we do this program every Tuesday nearby programming, so we are educating and listeners and who say into the and yet way this plan where so petty with me afa edenya and krata and answer ye visa edi about UK into domestic worker visa and ebia wonte who asemo that is a wutie for the first time about more than afro be now so enjoying and on soon TB Ebiana Boa Grandpa na Ebeboa Unyabi. But before that, there are a few immigration updates. Be a mepese mene yetie for ebeshe nanse no inyema bebre koso when it comes to immigration front, and it's very, very important say any day bia beba program is to be an the updates bani check and for the koso so the mobile the koso. And one of the most exciting news we because I did a manfa and no anya topic and but me pese me come details so here further information I just give us a call and no Home Office has suspended 10-year route punishment on Modema and Crawford on application say for change of circumstances. It's a normal lens. So Unima unse Crawford be 2.5 years so because I'm more British child Chrome has say and now some are British nibi, but for whatever reason in Crawford be Honoma almost 2.5 years. Now 2.5 years visa the Mawa. There were two routes. It made the so. It's with the 10-year route. It's with the 5-year route. 10-year route in extra say Ubeji 2.5 years 4 times and some our qualify for indefinite leave to remain. And now you 5-year route and on extra say Ubeji 2.5 years twice but now we now indefinite leave to remain. Me Daniel Koi me Fortwell Solicitors. One of the first things since 2012 introduces 2.5 years. Any program be my year and now my age my mom Daniano. I always tell them say see they will 2.5 years in a mount near the 10-year route so and the crest every 2.5 years be for 10 years and so buy me 4 times now me boy and be application amount. But because I want to save you money I always advise my clients say so when you're 2.5 years now but more than a year you na bra back. Na mean you won't fit 10-year routes so if I want to 5-year routes so yes say the Ubenya will encratano and I will indefinitely live to remain within 5 years rather than say Uber train for 10 years and say when I will indefinitely live to remain into say OBT and I'm on muti no minimum na so mama buy why age mama modano. They always know say from 2012 we're one of the first people are now catching Crawford and I say encouraging in Crawford say almost change it from 10-year route to 5-year route. But with COVID-19 and all the issues that was coming up in Crawford inflation people are struggling into they will 2.5 years and I say amount 2.5 years any say catch us no recourse to public funds and yet a dear ubetimi ayeden akoje abansika ubakakoje benefit because ukakoje kweku ntini ya nimsi amount 2.5 years now there no recourse to public funds so the condition be so friend no recourse to public funds and dia wait me akoje kweku nya dia wait me akoje benefit we here help with housing and I say rent ground pona enya dia wait me then akoje ntino what people started doing is say they will come forward and then we will help them na ya bo mo na ye sa no recourse to public funds if it's na omaje benefit ntini efficacy for whom sa no omo an ye de omo to 5 years na so no so 5 years so and also no recourse to public funds also. But for you to be on the 5-year route normally you need to show say uye juma and you are earning at least 18,600 and send you to 5-year route so but unya back now ka say you want to access public funds so we benefits ye and no if you so pay now if you can see move for at the work back to the 10-year route so now there have been a number of challenges and profile challenges our policy whereby if you can see move for the over to 10-year route or maybe if you 5 years in there to 10 years on the 10th of February year announcement says sir policy say on switch at the work 5-year 10-year route so they are suspending it whilst they look into the rules in it properly into the good news back one into if you are listening to me on white 2.5 years you had to 5-year route so but you are struggling financially because it shows you over to 10-year route as well it comes to you make sure say you take it up and then if you want to take advantage of it and make an application to take no recourse to public funds and so afraid and we will be more than happy say you be more assistance you be the other thing that about up a year mandatory GPS tagging for people on immigration bill. So we policy be a home office for at the buyer say call a we a foreign offender. Now a deportation order CPC EU fee chrome has here. Normally no former prison back home office for person deport your mono. Your application for bill near you if you bill say report every month and every other month depending on what circumstances. But what they are planning to do going forward and they say GPS tagging the tag every ball night near catch or say they are able to monetize say their own there. This is something that if you can see move on are trying to make a mandate jump somewhere by force say many people are doing better to bill be more tagging a very controversial rule but in maybe we are still studying I need clients in the ever share are not really we don't talk about it that often but in from time to time near the Omako to Immigration Detention Center. All those people, we try to help try a bill and mobile out there. If that is the case, now if you can see move for our planning, say on better go and as on the side GPS tagging, it's something that we can look at, it's something that we can challenge, and if we believe, say, the circumstances now almost are tagging wow and I say against your human rights you bet me representations and I bet me application I call immigration tribunal just tagging if you want to but this is something that going forward and we are going to see regularly and also something that we have to be aware of. The final points are and I say add data medebe to dra ebia nkrofo bi honum wakofa lawyer fufrobia odi wasem amount na mobile court tribunal. We've seen with the onset of COVID and they say a lot of tribunal cases no will be friend CVP and as any remote hearing into no be who say wo court but enya dia wo court them no kan wasem into uti fie na you used to computer near their hearing at the amount. It has become very, very regular. But what we find coming up and is if you want appeal we won't say appeal no let's say so if you fear aba and if you fear aba ya fa enkrata na amount into no lawyer no I appeal say mobile court over here now lawyer and say because and I say they think say because a year remote hearing into or banner and as a bema na owofi and betimi adjoin court hearing through the way remote hearing and this issue has come up in court whereby discouraging for EBSA into if you are listening to me upcoming hearing be a so lawyer catch say very important so we show up in court this is something that has come up in court. I want to hear when lawyer ninya you will fall into trouble issues with that into and also another update as much as ye bepe say omo fie ne be join court hearings e wo krom ha say no. Very important for us to understand say according to the court rules, most of these things ansa na obi be fi amanone ever join any court proceedings e wo ha say no ube here consent from the foreign affairs and also the Ghana government and so with the process in a procedure any very way difficult, and we don't encourage that, and this is a guidance and also omodi abede omodi abetuja I say in crofo eshen and so now with all these updates in place, me moving on quickly ako ene ye topic I person discussing a year a point obetimi a year application for UK domestic worker visa. UK domestic worker visa where say that me change a year a type of visa bia we introduce UK has say in 2002 a maho kwan say we a domestic worker. Okay, we are domestic. It will be a domestic worker. Bia na we ejuma ema obi as a cook. We ejuma obi as a chef. We will be ejuma obi as a personal carer and as a nanny and as any protection staff. And opese ubetina krumha and as opese uba krumha. Now, in 2002, when this was introduced, it was introduced and it's operated in such a way, say bia mama lenya me wa dom na who decided say awoya e wo krom say no wa bre un beso betina mu bio muzuko akotina fie kakra na ukotina fie for a while na bia whilst you are there no biba on some kakra nti no opeso ofa o personal cook and I say ona ni bi obeboa ahwe oba but whilst you are there no you decide say opeso move back to the UK na sa rule no e ma ho kwan so wo ba wo do na ni bede everybody UK. Now I just that type of visa na ediamana. It operated in such a way say you just have visa na emani pana utimi extension na emanitimi ekunya indefinite crowd. But say the enimono in 2012 time now almost all these major changes about immigration rules. This particular domestic worker visa route so enya big changes. And one of the changes about when they say it was not possible say would domestic work and ebififie beba ni ebema no visa valid for more than 6 months. Say wakotine fie for a bit na wakofa workers wakofa domestic helper wakofa nanny wakofa obia obe driver o car ma na say bibi na you decide say obeba krum hasea. The rule is such say ubetimi aje visa na amane dear, but the visa that you will take for that person up to 6 months, which will not allow that person to stay here permanently. Into normally the amount of 6 months in the area, the expectation is that at the end of 6 months, nipa ne be ko fie no akoye renewal no assign den wasan ababa. You share domestic worker visas in one. There are two aspects be ewo ye wo mo a omo ba number ye ejuma ema foreign missions visa omoje enye no ho asem na ye ka ene but and also wo if you are listening to me and you are working on a foreign mission bia we embassy bi na kofa say be ye ejuma na person kofa obi fifie be ejuma ma the type of visa that we take for those people is different from what we are talking about today. Then there's also another type of domestic worker visa be for people who are victims of modern slavery. Sometimes, you may have a situation whereby what dream you'll find, what say be aquaphobia fifie, na wabe na niama, wabe boa mwashoba, and as wabe boa eufie, say the ebi mube canon, domestic helper, ebi mufie, the ombeka say house help, no wabe boa eufie, what dream you'll find, but obebano. Bia you may be able cost watching a passport. They are told you say the passport ACA at their manner, but we've had a situation whereby people have come up and then it has been observed and has been seen say they are victims of modern slavery. When that happens, there is a type of visa or mobility 2 years work visa mobility krum has said ya ye be ne fit nipa ne ho enye no so ho asem na ene ye ka ho asem ba eno so ewo ho into the say utie na se bibi sa no efa ho o feel say obi akofa we fifia be share them say ye juma ma no ye ma wo phone ye ma wo hwe unim de ekoso obi wo krampa bus pass cramp ye ma ni bi na or the afa bus say the afa bus or betina krum ha 1 year onim say the befa bus. If that is the case, we have a different route for you, and we have different things that will be able to assist you. And yeah, no who asem na ene ye can't and one no. Now a bano core requirement for domestic worker visas. A nyama 4 issues and 4 pointers are utimi emiti and sana ya mausa domestic worker ya. One of them no say nipa na wode ne bano at least so 19 years old. Until we go for akola kitikiti ngenge mba say oh ombra number so be mu ma obi ho no because on person be tia sike bia na so take advantage into na nipa na akofa na ba no abeboa no ewa ha say no or ya akola. In this case, it will not be allowed. The nipa na ode ne ba minimum age abetini ede nipa na ba 19 years. Okay. The other point are for awareness. Any domestic worker bia within the bebano, the person must have worked for you abroad for at least a minimum period of 1 year. Into no, until we find ba all of a sudden, whilst nipaning ye juma emma oda. Into this, you are planning to do this. So we could not fear that, and I'll be a could not fear that will be a could not fear that will be a one will fear now. So he wants to come back here. We need to show evidence, at least nipana odene bano. Why ye juma amount will fear for at least 1 year. Until we will show, we will need proof. You be here bank statements, you be here employment contracts, you be here tax payments, you be here national insurance, Ghana. These are some of the little things that we will be looking at. And if you come in you be more directions, you be more acquainted na waiting me IJ sa in yamano see waiting me aye application ama. The third point also say nipa na odene bano, you should not have any intention say mubetina krum has say for more than 6 months. And yeah, very, very important. If they have any indication say nipa na odene ban eba betina for more than 6 months, then we are going to have problems. We have situations whereby in Crawford ede ebimu abba for one reason or the other. Ebia your plan is say let's assume say obia wetina krum has say for a while awakufie for retirement na or for medical checkup. Or for medical checkup, the plan is say your baby it's not for 1 month and I say 2 months. Into all by nipa na ohwe no ofie no wakoje sa domestic worker visa e dia mano but obedu ye because of circumstances being medically no ontimi and return for 6 months. If that is the case, you can get in touch to try and get an extension for that person. But ideally, at the time of application, the expectation is that you are coming in for 6 months, and that is what you need to show at the time of application. Then the fourth point is they must be coming to the UK with an employer who also does not intend to remain in the UK for more than 6 months. This look at the little difference between the third and the fourth point. So third point in the say where can all bano do not intend say obetina krum has say for more than 6 months. Then the fourth point in it say nipana wo sponsor na wo fa nipana kasa no so no. You do not plan say nipana wode neba bitina has say 6 months. These are the little differences at a womb, but it's very, very important because if you miss any of these requirements, now in going into details, age with all the 4 points maybe mind. When we go into details, I believe say age is self-explanatory. So nipana is either the person is 19 or not. Or the passport they be 200 straight away. We see it and then we will say the amount I am from. Believe me, if nipana a year below the age of 19 years, there's no ifs, no buts. Nipana, and it's as simple as that. Now you share nipano employment history, which is the second point I'm raising here now. Home Office for no will want to see some documentation into i.e. if like mote we fear mote amanone and now what then eba what they document back say abia na otu fear you share rules now also you must be under the same roof and as a member of your household. You can say same roof it's and yet we have situations whereby obi domestic worker no or street away or 2 streets away, but oba fi hono obeboa. If there are little deviation from the rules that need to be straightened during the application process, that is where we, the lawyers, come in. On ways and means or the befahu. We always say when we talk about these things now, there be rules and it's very important that you understand the rule. The one who is doing the application for you, has gone into the details, the requirements, pay slips, bank statements, it shows say be a salary be employment contract be out there. Man say need sign your money that only say if fear you want. Sometimes me for house help be and as well me for domestic worker be, but because the rules are not that strict in it, maybe at that time. But as soon as you decide, say, has say na for a bit of time and sana work on, it will be very important. Say you put these things in place. And for us solicitors who can deal with this, employment. So if you are listening to me for the first time now, you are not aware. We deal with employment matters. We do deal with immigration matters. It's me advice so both on the employment front, the type of contract you need to draft, the details that need to go into that contract, that will be able to assist with the application. Now, the third point I'm raising here, which is the 6 month stay. They feel say, it's not more than 6 months, but so another 6 months, look. So we share a home office rules anymore, and I say we share rules. It's specifically states we do not want a situation whereby a ube use type of visa as a means of staying in the UK for extended periods of time. Say we will be now for the past 365 days, and I say 1 year. What Betina has say 6 months. 6 months in soon ya no visa now call France. Na wako abushi uko ya ro asamba the following week no asamba it na has say for another 6 months. Technically, even though you are staying here for 6 months, this embrano ebitimi I will say you are staying here for extensive periods of time, and for that reason into kwakoje ebia renewal bia ebitimi are affected. But I will give example whereby in a situation where ebia wo backroom has say only obi aba as domestic worker, but oba because of circumstances you were not able to return the time our person oba returning 6 months now. So now person will domestic worker and echo eba ebioma. So long as you have been able to explain it in your application, you should be able to succeed with any further application. See kase odi nipa na eba. Now, what type of contract are you giving to the person? Is it compliant? Yeah. Some of the things that we are looking is employment contract. I wouldn't need an corner. State the duration of the employment. If you've employed a person permanently, if you've employed a person for a year or 2, whatever it is, the contract must have details of that. Employee need duties. A juma ni you need to put that in writing or contract. The working hours. Untiminka say, oh, nipa not me fee into ye juma mame 60 hours or 70 hours, and I say as and when I need a person and the person needs to work for me, you need to stipulate the number of hours I obey a juma amount. In the holidays, you also need to show say their man accommodation, and I say any way be our debe money biano. You are not stating in that contract say who as an employer no obejine passport this is no. You don't even dream and think about it, because sometimes the people have the tendency to do it. Say, oh, mena me de wa babru train unya buy our passports mama na me fan to hono ma na me make sure say undwane and answer enjira or bi hono excuse on what the man say enjira. But as soon as you do that, you are going to have problems and you're going to have difficulties. Say the conditions and as restrictions are the visa way emawa normally if you can see move for the basic information, no recourse to public funds because all your application the idea and say nipa na wo your application amana by UK you are not making the application for him to come here or her to come here for them to come and become a burden on the public purse. Into the application you are doing, they will already put there, say no recourse to public funds. And now, already domestic worker visa, so you need to understand, say, any application you are doing, at the background of it, they are checking, say, do you have the means to pay the salary or the wages in accordance to the laws or regulations Okrum has said. Nipa na ode na eba no nso no, you must not have any intentions of abesua ade. Ntun me fa obi mba for domestic worker visa na oba o se me school. That will not happen. Na oba nso a ontimi mba as a domestic worker. Na if you see my bas domestic worker, I'm page my test school and I'm page my Sainsbury's. That will not be allowed. Intino nipa na all bano. So wa base oba be domestic worker. Mesrewa oba say oye domestic worker. Yes, wa ba now kakope be the for the man and oh sikana demand ni so antin so oye ejuma cleaning bi baby no they support it if it does not happen that way. Now visa fee as we are prepared say we to have for sa application we now £516. So yeah application if you fear obviously no about US dollars into no umbe change we an equivalent no now with you. There's no immigration health surcharge. The reason why there's no immigration health surcharge and they say the expectation is application ya wuye uba betina has say for less than 6 months and at 6 months or less, and anybody who is coming to stay in UK for 6 months or less, it's not required say obey year immigration health surcharge. Until sometimes we advise people say if you are coming here with our domestic worker visa, but more than one kasa personal insurance in case oba na obeyare and na then you'll be able to afford medical help, even though this does not allow you to get immigration health surcharge. And ABIA or register with NHS, you may have problems. It is very, very, very important, say, OBTS, yes, that type of visa, it cannot be extended. Oba untiminka say, lawyer, 6 months na dia mama no iswa me pese me nya bi eka ho na metwa so kakra menim se grofo bebre ho no ma omadwen no waba no abehu se kronim ne eye ne de no obepese obeji extension na so obepese obetina ha se afibo omo ba with this type of visa before 2012 were allowed to get indefinite leave to remain. They were allowed to stay here, extend the title, say ombenya indefinite leave to remain. But after 2012, that is no longer an option. When the time comes, now you are thinking, say, oh, nipa na me pese obano, me pese obeko. What other options are available to me? There may be other options. We've seen situations whereby in Crawford have tried to domestic workers in Albano. They realize that they need them. No, so okay, coffee. Na many student visa application and bro na bra back. Say they are waiting me. You should start 20 hours now. The age man. I want to have that familiar face. And no, possible. We've seen that a lot of times. People who are rich and they have the means, they have adopted all sorts of means. People go above and beyond to make sure, say, domestic workers, will not be made to leave the country. And as Chrome has said, there may be options once the person comes into the system, but all these options, we will rather prefer, say, when the time comes, they will contact us, they will get in touch, we will look at how we'll be able to assist them to be able to stay in the country once the 6 months have come in. But Stadium their circumstance will be different. The one who is sponsoring the motivation of that person, what the person is looking at, are there other options for that individual? And all these things are factors that we will consider when the time comes for their 6 months to expire, and then other options are available to them. I think, say, all in all, I have managed to explain the circumstances, the eligibility criteria, the advantages of it, and what would see me and you think, say, hey, sadie way, I think, say, me papa bia na owokrum hase a wakotina fie no e bia ye ma obia oboa no ne ene ne eba fie e wa hase kwanpa obetimi a continue again, because young go bebre wo hono ma they've stayed in UK for a bit they've gone back, but they want to be coming from time to time. All bano ne nipa or shene will feel so dini chi eba. This is a perfect example of a visa. Ebe mausa options for you to bring them. It is also very important to understand say any British nationals pay and our obomukra indefinite leave to remain pay nebetimi as sponsor obi for sa domestic worker visa way. And here very, very, very important because obi or no or a visitors visa or 10-year visitors visa. Umuano abe business bu hana or back. He doesn't have any intention say obetina krum has for long term. Those people can also get domestic worker visas for their workers. Always manage domestic worker visa for the driver, always manage domestic worker visa for the cleaner, the cook, all the people who work around them. It is important to understand say so oji visitors visa keke unti krum haba oji visitors visa no be 1 or 2 you say aqua. This is a type of visa that will be to me aji amount of workers now in your mind aba for you may know crampo no ebe motivation kese ama worker and they will be happy say at least madam and say boss edemi aba abroche say me be juma kakra e wa ha say the options are clear and some of these things, from time to time, near to see being crofini. So say, look, visa na de bia come once and no pen in Yamashiho. Sometimes it will be important, it will be key. Say, only lawyers ever born community me I church or other options are available amount. But that's it, great.
Lawyer Medo was pa I my mema wakwa BM say afe na waso we fidie no na wutie dwumedie aha GN radio Fortwell Solicitors na anope no twetwe nkomo efa immigration sensem ho any update bia bia no lawyer ebobo ni nyina so de emaye nti say bia wantimi antie from the beginning na de obetimi aye ne sesi ewie dwumedie ya wokọ GN radio page or Facebook and also uko YouTuber ubetimi akwa share na wetie update aba lawyer ebobo su no enyina sabrade lawyer anuasi na yebie phone lines no atomu de ama se wo question bibisa efa de lawyer church mu na ubetimi afre na wabisa anase se wo quick question bi so apese ubisa na lawyer eyi anoso emawa eno so ubetimi afre na lawyer eyi ano de ama afefe nti sabrade phone lines no na ye bia atomu nti me de number no tudwa de ama se frɛ esiso ye be fa call na ye ready o text messages so enyina de ama saso na wo share your Facebook or the question to platform ne so eno so ye be ready ne nyina ama lawyer eyi ano de ama afefe ye studio lines no 0203 735 8820 0203 735 8820 ana se frɛ me eba 0778 793 9958 0778 793 9958 eso wo de ba ebe yi wonsem no anu nyina de ama ofefefe said de unim no me de Fortwell Solicitors your number so betudwa de ama osaso na mobile any office line nyina no de convenient ma obi ano ye de betudwa ama na wafre na eno so opese oba na ukokuhu Fortwell for officer ni nyina so no obetimi aye ne fefefe me mfiti prekopa because say yes initial consultation you free no fiti prekopa no apie office wo there be we ne sa entwa yi there be ubuki ofre no ubuki appointment said e be ya be fefefe na yetimi enya abreso ama ayi wonsem na no nyina ede ama sabre enwan ma mo hwe on Facebook nyina no ye nya bre anchi amunti sabre ye be che obi biara ne ama obi biara akwa aba ye bobodi ni ama obi din obeka se ye pe obi asem chen wonti no ye mo obi edin but then ye chia o ye da se wo hwe wo ba ye won like ya like se otete mfichire so na won pie so ma ye hu se wo hwe ya like it bra enu nti bra sheda bra na be like it na afi so share ema obi so nti bi na lawyer na we etie na obisa question be I think say about we domestic visa no worker visa no na so person who say age say we say na woka say it should be from 18 na oye obi a odi 44 years so person who say eno so obetimi apply ana.
Oh yes, there's no upper limit on NIPA obetimi aye application.
I think say rules na bisa That's our question. Facebook.
Yes. There's no upper limit. You know, the here say nipa no minimum age 19. So within 19 and above on Quadia, obetimi application. No, so nipa need 60 with the 50 with the whatever other age be. The here say one holding ha obetimi a day abwao, and also obwao fear that. And the good thing is, so we share the caliber of people are obetimi abwao na omayesa application where there's no need for the person to even show say sika on the account no me can we no worker nankasa no into the worker herself or the worker himself no they don't need to show say me was sika puduo bi me bank account mu amedeba into the main thing is say if the employer na say we a sponsor no you have the means to be able to afford the salary for the person. That is it. Into no we a worker no you don't need to go and write any English exams via any idea the eligibility requirements is so straightforward and easy. Say I will encourage you and say if you haven't considered this option for any of your family members or your helpers anywhere, seriously consider it and get in touch anyone and share a with me afaso
Okay, lawyer. Obitie or say or person who say or you interested or person who say a year domestic worker visa or person or apply via a quite be no be fast or be apply and also obey no.
Very important for the person to understand say ansana obe tu ehu anamono. The first point of call no yes obe free lawyer. The first point of call is when ya ejuma ama obi. Intino normally no I do not expect say or not domestic worker and ankasa be frame me say and as be frame Fortwell Solicitors say lawyer me pay domestic worker visa but your acquire benefit me first baby the person that I expect a call from no a sponsor no employer no into no say wa wo kofie na wo ye the utia sika emo bi so onye ejuma ma no I expect to say you get in touch and say oh me woni pa we a oboa me or bia ono aduane ma me or you cook e ma me or you say e ma me but the way ono aduane ma me no e me de pa me betina UK for 6 months na say wan be ye aduane na ma me e be ha me e kwan be me fa so na me ne be de e be ba na wa be ye we na me those are the people that we want them to call us sometimes you know program now people don't listen to the details. So we heard more onyahu topic na onyahu subject ne pe or see a lawyer see already domestic worker visa mami o me friend na wajibia mami Debbie. Very very important for you to understand say before you get in touch now one so a domestic worker who employer or honum that what yes meboa na majisa domestic worker visa we ama na me no wako ama no wako ejuma mami for the next 6 months and now so say wow has said that Dana, you have somebody in mind, one our employer, and then we will be able to guide you and lead you and show you the way how it's in the Kofasani Panaba.
Me is a lawyer you question but then this particular one I mean who your person say how can I get the office in Ghana and mean to me who say they also
I think say there's in Fortwell Solicitors we don't have any agents or any offices in Ghana for a good reason. If Opesa would deal with us, baby, our person would deal with us. Your number and airback open. We will be able to help you. Your clients are more Ghana. Your clients are more UAE, more backroom has your clients for Saudi, all over the world. Basically, you don't necessarily have to be in UK, but once feel say we hear assistance with UK immigration visa application, and that's why application be a refuse you and I say BB you can get in touch from wherever you are. You bet me no akasa, you bet me arrange consultation via Zoom. Then I'm saying it gives us all the opportunities. Even WhatsApp cramp, you bet me no a consultation or WhatsApp cramp, you know about into the options they are available and nearby I'll send a message. Remember busi any office or Ghana. Until so we catch you say your office will hire your representative for solicitors and Miss Rewa and Yenekre Benfa Usika Homobi or
yes. Okay, I was I said the lawyer a church when and I'm fasa Quenya way so emfa a lawyer and number and tuja and farmer. O share a platform next to a number ne da so that a screen is so at so. But then me de a mouse say be a person ultra and no number no office line no 0203 3257030 0203 3257030 and I say from mobile 07944 976161 07944 976161 and no Fortwell Solicitors omo contact details na mdia tuja ede ama no enti so pesa wo frɛ na yi won se wa no ma na se book appointment a ni nyina no o contact numbers a me de tuja ya emu bia no fra ombeje so fefefe ede ama na omo amwa bi omo bia so omo etimi aboa me sre wa Rose ene mabomodin yi won sem na no nyina ma nti won like ya abomodin ane like na share so efama me na hango hankam na lawyer de na mpese me hu ne se eba ne se me ye adwuma ma obi nani aso ebia me ni wo fie ebia ofra bo chireba me ana me ye ne nua ne ye bibia ma na kama on say nipa so de the way I behavior na city and me wo fie me suban no be different on bia wa hweso hu say o me a very good girl me uba me nua no nua ma kama nti we decide say uba mama sa ba ha say na mabehwe ha kra na maboaboa woni ade se ba ne sa na oji sa visa e de mame na me ba na se misuban ekokosesan na we bi a emra bi wo ho a ebetimi aboa nipa na ofa me ba ye no na bi ya gi visa na free me nsem ana se bibi wo ho no mo sa na se bi kura na so no so ebe mo treat me ana se bibi ti se de na o kese agi bi mu passport to ho ne sa ne ma na ekwan akonya bi wo ho ma me se ebetimi aboa me so okay e de maba visa na anyim free won sem but kwan bi so wo ha obefa so ana bibisa ho.
Oh yes, Mama Lane, a very, very important question I will be sending because it affects a lot of people. The reason why Omumbwa amount for Momumba has saying is say Osro say nipa de ne suni ne ban ebeden ebesesa. Intino because ebetimi asesa intino onye kra na some years na some things go wrong and then me enuntina make say your contract obetimi ne nipa na eden akomu no assign intino employment contract na acquire to say any other contract people will normally go into. I to say what for be ejuma na nipa na si o me be ejuma me be krampa be ntua me ye ejuma no do me na fe oba wie na oba na sika cross sika ni so me nye ejuma na ni suba asesa you can sack the person. So what me I say, and for that same reason, you know, when you are going into a relationship with a domestic worker and until me can say ye domestic worker will fear Ghana. Let's if Ghana. You know, say domestic worker will fear. Most people don't go into contract with these people. And when say wakofo bia betna fear, say be obwane enu aduane or cleaning if fear man near there and bosume soa ebi okrampa ontua ne sika ye. But when it's all man dime or man accommodation or money aduane, that is it. There is no formal arrangement. However, we strongly recommend say as soon as you are planning say what the back room has said, you will enter into a formal arrangement and a contract, because we've seen situations whereby obi papa ye munitino na ya accusation as allegations say or the naba a slave, okay, modern slavery issue, ya gene passport, ya gene say it's very, very, very important say whatever arrangement that you are going with that person. It is written, it is black and white. And yen as Fortwell Solicitors are Namiye Adomna, Itimiye employment matters, Itimiye litigation, Itimiye immigration. We are able to see some of these things that can come up with in a relationship. And for that reason, I wait more advice on how and ways I wait me did a contract and to honor say their end cause problems and more. Intino. Very, very important. But let's come to the angle and answer. Let's come to the point of view of the domestic worker whose passport have been seized, who is not being allowed to speak to anyone, who may be a victim of domestic slavery. We stated from my onset of presentation and said there's another type of domestic worker we victim of modern slavery, we if you come in and you're able to show, say, you are a victim of domestic slavery and as a modern slavery, you bet me 2 years work permit at the amount, which is independent of the person who brought you to the UK. Not just with me but it's very, very, very important, say, and these things, the evidence is clear. If you the evidence is not there. So to me, I say, or Becca say, oh, my mediane, or bomb or say, but Ukomuna will interrogate the person carefully. Who said the evidence that you need to be able to lodge a successful application is not there. I both advise both the workers, the domestic workers, and then the sponsors. We try to help both parties. While we a domestic worker, has said the modern say any arrangement or any panel work on will be in writing. While we a sponsor, also make sure say you do that, and then you protect yourself, because the be brain say what bo be say wojin say wo buano not do be has say nefe or in be trouble. So we try to protect both parties, and for that reason, and that we strongly recommend say and son will be to anamo and son baby bisa no only professional only lawyer beden ebekasa na wa church ni nyim mu no timi ama akwantre and son why application say the encofa problem say embro
lawyer ya fosu say me time ne ko but maybe sir ya fosu e question no person hu ne say wa ba ha say or a domestic worker visa ne so and wa ba be shi obi na woni no wo betini nipa na ware na watena ha no anya enkrata ni bibia na possible sir no person
possible say nyame wadom na o domestic worker visa ne ba na wabishia obi wa ha say our person ware na ubetimi I requested for permission from home office for no, because as soon as what they will notice of marriage to local authority home office will be notified into ubetimi add the necessary permission that we hear no, and once you get the permission you can go ahead and get married unya yuari area ubetimi application as switch or work or spouse visa so na chese with me it's na krum ha say and na make sure mu say from the onset they say and the visa does not allow you to live here more than 6 months. But so ube muna so circumstances ube muna nyame wadom na or boyfriend and our girlfriend will propose him and also be warewa. Why not? Yeah, oh yes, and I make us say you need to seek permission from the home office, and we will be able to do all that processing for you and get it done for you. And, it's very, very important we understand the personal circumstances. At the current one person will be coffee, now person we application I need to understand that. If I understand the circumstances properly, then I'll be in a better position. So let me explain the position I'm if you can see more for. But whatever be the situation, just get in touch when the time is approaching.
I think a lawyer and getting these things wrongly, because I mean TSC said okay anyway let me just read it. So I'm humbly asking if you can help me get sponsorship and process my documents for me to come and work as a carer. We
carer visas and also there are lots of people this year say so we worker, healthcare worker with me Abahase because there are two shortage occupation lists, so it has become much easier for you to come here as a domestic healthcare worker. Unfortunately, here in Fortwell Solicitors, we are not working for any client who is looking for care workers. Into the world, person Abahase as a care worker, you need to get a job yourself and then make the application yourself. I repeat. At the moment, we are not offering any sponsorship to people. Anybody who wants to come in as a care worker, you need to go and get your sponsorship yourself. And once you've obtained your sponsorship yourself, we can assist with the work permits visa. We are a health worker and as we are a health care provider, now open care workers. Now you want us to help you to get the license and the process to do that. then we are more than welcome. So be free, and then we will help you to get a license so that you can go and bring the people yourself. But we do not facilitate the processes here by pay Juma at the microphone Debbie.
I think so most of the questions so I am be bremusu ebisane say organ and ebia what is asemi no person or by ebia woni adwuma bia is there a way na say onkofo bi wo ha obetimi contact wo man na say e kwa be na nipa
no say ope adwuma ne dia na say yenya enim no uko Google uko Indeed uko CV library uko government websites Grampo Job Center Plus on website on there are so many jobs available. My expectation is you go there, look for the job yourself, apply for it, go through the interview process, then get in touch and we'll help you. Don't call us say Juma at the moment, Minyan Rie me lawyer Juma Amama Bestati recruitment. We
see have a share that part of business questions so be able to be a church or call be fast obe call pay Jumani view or honor now more to me anya visa and the amount there you have it bomodia say it's a one thing a video never that platform so wait me as a cobweti na links are no obubo ni nyina no they say bibia ye partial internet nko dia obetimi ahwehwe dia ohwehwe bia no ahu eto ekwan so na the ohwehwe bia so no etimi esisi so pepepe edi about your brain no echo in fact your free radio no so but then major am lawyer say or bibi opese or de esosoma ye ana say kakra opese odi twa lawyer
me da si bebre mama len what would tie no say they can from the beginning of the program no offer Monday to Friday your number it will screen or so your landline number or two mobile numbers any of the numbers ni bia be frame bia no onsa ebe kan be sremo 9:30 to 5:30 ben frame at home and as home frame Sunday and Saturday when any detention cases because ebia na we nyame no like I say we frame I mean no me frame Monday to Friday then I'm from back so me when nyame crampa just get in touch, come for a free consultation. Say Milton Keynes, Luton, Northampton area also na person be Thursday so I'll personally be at Milton Keynes. Give me a shout. By any help be we here say the name or change of name deed or passport area here ancestry declaration or do new passports. We hear any advice regarding immigration matter, employment matter, civil litigation. Just get in touch. Everything I then abwa family matters and so it's me abwa amount for honum. All these areas are areas that we are more than happy to assist people with. Into me that's the same journey and more share on Facebook and so that's proper we appreciate it. I know Mama Lembe Damase, but it's very important to thank you very much for the work that you do.
But it's okay, it's good. I was say contact Fortwell Solicitors. I made the number need to job you mama obese who was screen so from 0203 325 7030 0203 325 7030 and no air office line mobile bet me anya Mr. Daniel Curl and number no direct Uber to me friend is 07944976161 07944976161 and no air Fortwell Solicitors some contact details our person frɛ wo na call maso ya mesrɛ wo abomodin a ombetimi ato omobo ase etimi atwetwe niam mu ama da bia me kase aha kwan ho entinya niam ni nyina na ebetimi aka ni nyina french mu dia ma se de wo pɛ no enu nti no so pese wo hu niam ani so pa na ote niam ase no munya abotre ma wo dia na ne no ane se wo be book appointment na wakako hu omo number no ene esiso ama nti wo frɛ wo no catch on so pese book appointment na be hu omo na kai hu say initial consultation no free but then wako pen a men entum say wo kwa e be free dia ma because wako dada ama I don't know say initial one dey twem dada nti wo ho dem dia na expect say ye dinam na yi nam so ati ase nti sa pepepe na etie aseda kese na de be ma obi biara utie dwumadie na da ne da ye ba wo hwe yen na wutie wo like na wo share eso edemaye kai hu se dwumadie ba wa kwan so eye ebina da bia 10 bo a ne ya hyase ne ya sore so eye 11 lawyer mu ye very busy pa na so no ma gibrese omo ebeba besumye eye ebina da bia enu ntine memma omo ebre ene omo time omo nya de maye ne nyekwa omo ba no wa show appreciation whereby I will like ya no wa share mo bi so etimi atibi sa so na betimi I recommend your family member or friend or anyone ama wo mo so ama mo akohu wo mo senya wo kra na wo hia abusuani bi betimi ehia sa emoa no ewo sa ekwan no eso eno nti no nyame ya adoma na wotwe sen na ye besa aba na ya baba besom wo ewo eliga awa dwumadi so mi din ede mama le menne ene Daniel Kwe na ene ye baba besom wo ewo eliga awa dwumadi so nyame ya adoma ye besa aba wa kwan so ebiem aha na edu besie ni amo se wutie ye lawyer. Thank you so much. That's
it, Bray. That's it. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yo, Ghana for you want English approach my moha. Ya sweaty. Yenya emranimfo a wen akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasemu ye kase a lawyer for entimi nuanom momyemfa ye immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Fortwell Solicitors emranimu akukudro for se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra eba ne nipa sitenemu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudimu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia na de enika wo mu mpo ne se no consultation fee.
Fortwell Solicitors always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Hornsey Station. Buses 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday Beyonce Young Milton Keynes.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
This is GN Radio UK.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Oh,